Okay, that works. Yo, so what's up, YouTube? So I have an Evo 9 that's been having ACD issues for quite a while. These are all the things that I have gone through to troubleshoot it. I'm going to be upfront. No, I have not fixed it yet, but I have isolated, what my code is, and I have pretty much dialed it down to it is just it's an electrical issue somewhere, something grounded out, something shorted, something like that. But all this other stuff that I have gone through and recorded in the process should help any other guy who maybe their ACD issue isn't as advanced as mine. I see a lot of guys online, they're like, oh, you got the 3-air light, it's automatically the pump, which it can be, but there's a way to test the code on what you have, and I will show that in this video. It's very easy, and then you can go from there. It can be your ABS module, it can be your ACD module. There's damn near like 20 plus different codes it can be, so it's not always guaranteed to be your ACD pump. So here are all the things that I have gone through and tested so far and verified I know are good, and let's get into that.
All right, so testing out on my buddy's Evo, his ACD. There's no information on this shit on the internet, so I'm gonna enlighten people. Key in the on position, everything's on, and you hold down the gas. You can hear the pump kick on. Boom, and the pump kicked on and it stopped. That means it is fully charged, and it built pressure. Mine is not doing that. I'll show you what mine does. All right, ignore my Defi gauge. I have no oil pressure right now, but listen to my pump. And then it'll just go. And then after a little bit of it not building pressure, it trips the 3 ACD light, which indicates an error code.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to test your ACD trouble code. What you need to do is you need to jump pins 1 and 4 on your OBD2 port, and I'll show you where that's at. There. You can see it. So top left of the OBD2 is 1, and then 3 over is 4, and then you jump pretty much just a piece of wire, strip each ends, twist it, and put it both in each port, and then I'll show you the flashes. Okay, now what you do, key in the on position. Just ignore my Defi gauge, it's going to be annoying. And then watch the dash. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, so code 82. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, so only code 82 is the only one I have. Pretty much what it will do, if you have multiple codes, it will flash them in order. Maybe it does 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll do 4, or anywhere between 2 to 8 slow flashes, followed by a pause, and then a couple quick flashes, and that's the code. 1, 2. Yeah, see, 82. That's the only code I'm getting, which indicates the pump, which I've already replaced the pump. I've already pressure tested and bench tested the pump. Everything is good to go on the pump, so now I'm going to drain the T-case to see if the fluids are mixing. You want me to hold it?
You just leave it flat.
I just want to be able to see it. Okay, part of the ACD testing, making sure the solenoid works. It takes 5 volts. I don't see it clicking.
I don't hear it either.
Try swapping them. That was weird.
The test light turns on.
What does that mean?
I mean, that's good. I mean, it means it's flowing.
It's flowing.
Electricity through
it's
it.
not. We don't see it clicking though. Try 12 volts.
Okay.
because I used a 9-volt battery last time. That shouldn't fry it or anything, right?
We'll see. I mean, it's just the coil in there that activates the plunger. That's all it's doing.
There we go. It clicked. Okay. Yep. Okay.
That was stronger.
So 12 volts. Verify that the solenoid clicks. That's good to go.
This one.
And then see if we can hear this one on the pump. Yeah, I can hear it.
All right.
Cool.
Perfect.
Good to go.
All
All right, we're gonna test ohms on these pressure sensors. Possibly see which one's got the highest. Okay, we got about. Yeah, that thing's janky. 3 ohms, 5, 6 ohms.
Okay.
So that was 4.7. Roughly 3 to 4. Set that one.
So similar.
4.7. Okay. 4.7. Okay.
This one's a little not similar.
Huh?
This one wasn't as close as these two.
Well, that one was higher, right? It did hit 4.9 for a second. I'm not sure if honestly that means better or worse, but
This is your China's.
this is the one from China, yeah.
So this one's low. These two are similar, and these two are similar.
Which
so
one do you
I
think?
would probably use one of these.
One of the 4.7s.
Yeah.
Okay. Put those on.
Yeah, I would trust one of these more than one of these because they weren't as close.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown. I didn't really explain it very well on how to set up this pump tester, right? So you got to pick yourself up a power probe, something that can do 12 volts, and you need, a battery. You got red on the positive and you got black on the negative. And then also what you need to do is there's a little, if you see that, a little wire, you strip it, and then you create a good connection with it, right, and pinch it to the negative terminal, and then on the other end of it, you make a little clip like this, go ahead and crimp it on, and then that goes on here onto the negative on the ACD pump. You see you got the red and black wire and it's on the negative side. And then set this down. And then now you got the probe. Probe is reading 12.7 volts. And then you can test the pump. This one's shit, but you can hear it trying to click. Okay, we made a bench tester, got fittings, got a pressure gauge, got 12 volts hooked up to the solenoid, and we got 12 volts hooked up to the pump. It's making about 110.
Let's activate the solenoid.
Technically isn't enough, right? We could put more fluid, just top off the fluid. It probably sucked it all in.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Maybe that's why. Okay, go ahead. Oh, it's building more. There we go. 150. Okay, that's good. That's in operating. It's probably out of fluid. Let's top it.
A little bit right there.
Alright. We got 155. Got 155 PSI. It's clicking.
So I needed 145
to
even
but
function.
yeah, I mean, you know, this is just a bench test. It can't build, it's not going to build crazy amount on the bench. It should be good.
So it's building pressure.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something in your T case.
Let's try this pump now.
Okay.
All right, so we verified that this pump is building pressure. We put the sensor on that has the highest or consistent ohms, which was 4.7 on the sensor. The solenoid verified with a 12 volt. You saw it click, so that's good. And we also verified that this pump builds pressure, and it built about 155 on the bench test. We're gonna leave this hard line off, and then we're gonna activate the pump and then activate the solenoid to see if fluid comes out of where the hard line goes to the T case. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that works. Holy shit! It just yeeted all over my wall. Okay, put something up before you do that. Oh my god, it works. That's nuts. Woo. Okay, now we are going to bench bleed it, so that we know when we activated the solenoid, it activates the valve and it comes out of the hydraulic line. So that all works. So when the solenoid is not activated, we will service up this pump, and then I'll install it on the car. Okay, go ahead. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Let's do it a little bit more. Okay, I think it's full. All right, so now the pump is full. You know what? Okay, guys, this is how you bleed the ACD. So go ahead, put key in the on position, and then what he's gonna do is hold the, give it a second to let all the electronics kick over, and then hold the gas pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go, and then pretty much continue that process, and I'll show you where to bleed it on the bottom of the T case. Okay, here is the bleeder port on the bottom of the T case, right next to this little plate, next to your downpipe. And what I did is I took out the bleeder port because it will suck in air, took out the bleeder port, Teflon taped it, and then I zip tied this tube around it so it's nice and tight so no air can sneak in. And then pretty much while, what I just showed you guys, while he's holding the gas down, I crack the bleeder port open and then just repeat the process. So let's do that. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead, gas. All right, he's holding it. You can see fluids coming out and filling up the bottle. All right, let go. Okay, go ahead, hold it. 4, 5. Okay, let go. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, let go. 1. All right, go ahead. And then boom. But that means the pump shut off. And actually, you can try and do this, but if your pump isn't working and it's not pushing, it won't continue to push fluid. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, go ahead. Just hit the gas. Hold it. See, no fluid is coming out because the pump isn't powered. So that is how you bleed the transfer case and the ACD pump.